Alright, so it's honestly ridiculous that I do have to address this once again, because actually I've already addressed this before, and for some reason a lot of people are not believing me, and they don't think that I have good enough evidence to support that the Chrome extension, the Roblox Chrome extension, RoSearcher, is safe. And a lot of you might be thinking, well, you know, why are you trying to defend this extension so much? And the reason I am doing that is because if you search up RoSearcher, I am basically the face of that extension. I am basically the YouTuber that owns the search term for RoSearcher. And because of that, I think I owe you guys an explanation as to why this extension is safe. And really the reason why a lot of people have been thinking that this extension is not safe is for a few reasons. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because I have talked a lot about this in my other videos. I've made like 3 other videos on this specific thing on why people are very skeptical about this extension, so please go watch those videos if you want more of an explanation, because this video I'm not going to explain it that much. I'm just going to give it to you really simply. Basically what had happened is RoSearcher fell under new ownership with someone by the name of The Potato, and a lot of people were thinking, oh, well, you know, maybe it's not safe because we don't know this new owner, and we don't know their intentions. They might be using the source code to steal cookies and put malicious malware on people's devices. Basically, that's the whole problem here. That's the whole issue. That's why I'm getting so many harassing comments to a point where, honestly, I just can't take it because I need to make a video on it again. Even though I've already made a video on it, and as a YouTuber, I understand that I'm gonna face some criticism here and there on the platform, and that's okay. That's part of being a YouTuber, and I've decided to go down that path, and that's fine. But there's a few times where things need to be addressed, and in this case, the harassment is getting so bad at this point that I do need to address it because it is becoming an everyday occurrence where I have to respond to people saying all kinds of horrible things to me. Now, there are a number of things that I do want to talk about in today's video that will more prove the fact that this extension is safe. And one of the things is that this extension is open source, which means anybody can look through the code. Anybody can look through the internal code. So anything that the developer sees, you will be able to see. It's just literally a quick Google search, and you can get into any extension's source code, and it's really simple. I've personally actually even looked through the source code myself, which I'm sure that's not enough evidence for you guys. And if you really don't want to believe me, you can go check the source code yourself. Like I said, it's open source. Now, there's something in the source code, usually when extensions are trying to steal your information or steal your cookies. I will put it on the screen right here. This is basically what you will see if something is trying to steal your cookies, or if it's being a little sketchy. If you see this line of code, that I would probably stay away from it. Now, I've searched high and low through the RoSearcher source code, and there is absolutely nothing here. So that further proves the fact that there is no way that this extension can be stealing your cookies. Now, I've been told that I'm the reason that people's accounts are getting hacked. That's the whole controversy around this extension, is that people are losing their accounts, which of course is not true. And something I think is good to note is that there is a duplicate RoSearcher extension. And I have a feeling that a lot of you guys that are going in my comment section and saying that your account is hacked is because you're downloading the wrong Chrome extension. In my video, I explained very clearly, you need to click the first one. Now, the second one, I can almost guarantee you that that one probably is going to steal your information and is probably something that will log your cookies. And I think a lot of people are mistaking this extension for the other RoSearcher extension and are then going into my comments section saying that I'm the reason why their account is hacked, when in reality they probably just weren't paying attention as to which one they should be downloading. There's a lot of evidence showing that this extension is safe. I mean, I don't know how else to say other than you could literally look through the source code. Like, you can look through anything there, and there's nothing that shows anything malicious. A lot of people are jumping to the conclusion that their account is getting hacked because they downloaded RoSearcher, and just because your account gets hacked does not mean it is RoSearcher's fault. There is so many ways that you can lose your account, from sketchy links to websites to other Chrome extensions to Robux generators. There's like so many different factors to accounts being lost. that has nothing to do with RoSearcher. Honestly, I think a lot of people in my comment section are jumping on the bandwagon because all these comments never showed up until I uploaded this video, basically being skeptical about this extension, because from the beginning I was like, I don't know. You know, it's under new ownership. I don't know if it's safe. And until I did my research, I didn't know, and I told you guys to stay away from it. After that video, I pretty much just started getting comments saying that their account is hacked. So I think a lot of the root cause, too, is that people are jumping on the bandwagon. And those of you that think the comments in my comment section is hard evidence, then you're really mistaken, because you can't just trust people on the internet just because a few comments say that their account is hacked. You never know really what's going on in their computer, on their side of it. You don't know what they're downloading. You know, you never know what someone might be downloading. And yeah, sure, maybe they got hacked, but you also don't know that it was RoSearcher's fault. It wasn't RoSearcher's fault. I can guarantee you that. It was probably something else, or the duplicate extension. Again, there are so many factors to accounts being lost that has no connection to RoSearcher. I just please ask you to do your research before you go criticizing YouTubers, big YouTubers, small YouTubers. It doesn't matter really. Just please do your research next time you decide to go criticize someone in their own comment section, because honestly, it doesn't put them in a very good mental state. I'll see you guys on the next one.